Morning. Last class வந்து பார்த்தோன்னா நம்ம இது பார்த்தோம் லைக் time of supply. Okay. So time of supply. Number 2 வந்து பார்த்தீங்கன்னா value of supply we have seen. Okay. So on the time of supply, it will determine how to pay. That is when you are going to pay tax. Okay. So that it has been determined based on the time of supply. It is subject to section 12 and 13 of CGST Act. Okay. So 12 is nothing but time of supply in case of goods. 13 is in case of services. Okay. Time of supply in case of services. Okay. Right. In case of value, if it talks about value, okay. Again, section 14 we have to see. Section 15. Okay. Section 15 is nothing but the value of supply. Section based on the value of supply only, you have to determine the value of that is based on such section. You have to determine the value of supply. Number one, okay, parties both are not unrelated in the sense. Okay, there is two condition. Number one is price should be sole consideration. Number two is the supplier and the recipient shall not be a related party transaction. Okay, in such related parties. Okay, in such cases, you have to if any condition fails in the sense, you have to go by the rules subject to rules 27 to 31. Okay, rule 27, which is talking about what in case price is not in sole consideration. Rule 28, it is not, if it is made with a related party or distant party other than the agent. Rule 28, which is talking about what agent, and rule 29, there is rule 29 is talking about agent. Rule 30 is talking about what cost plus 10 percentage, and rule 31 is nothing but residual method. Okay, this is all we have seen in the earlier classes, right? So now today we just going to see, okay, value of supply. So in case of value of supply, okay, so we're just going to understand, okay, one by one. So first we'll see, okay, in such cases we're just going to see what value of supply. Value of supply, sorry, value of supply we have seen last classes. Now today we're just going to see place of supply. Okay, so place of supply is more relevant, okay, to determine whether it is subject to CGST or it is CGST or SGST. Okay, in case if it is subject, there is if it is in union territory, okay, it is UTGST. Otherwise, it is IGST. Okay, place of supply is more and more relevant to determine the tax. Okay, to determine the tax. Okay, whether CGST levied or IGST will be levied. Okay, CGST will be levied or IGST levied. If CGST levied, automatically SGST or UTGST will be levied. Okay, depends upon the states. Okay, it will be depend accordingly. Okay, so when already we are just talking about, we are seeing only CGST Act. Okay, so in case of CGST and SG, that is CGST. Okay, so or SGST, it is nothing but intra-state sale. Okay, it is nothing but intra-state sale. Okay, if it talks about IGST, it is nothing but interstate sale. Okay, interstate sale, right? So if you see in here, okay, now, but this both are explained in the, okay, at present we have seen CGST Act. Okay, this both are explained in IGST Act. Okay, this both are explained in IGST Act. We're just going to see section 7 to 13. We're just going to see section 7 to 13 under IGST Act to determine the place of supply for your portion. Okay, so if it talks about section 7 to 13, okay, section 7, which is talking about what interstate supply. Section 7, which is talking about what interstate supply. Interstate supply, it has been determined, okay, the between, okay, two states. Okay, between two states. Okay, between states and union territory, between one state to another union territory. Okay, between, there is tax, that is between okay, between two territory, between two territory. Okay, so this all item which has been covered under, okay, interstate supply. Okay, interstate supply. In addition to that, this is also include import of goods or services, import of goods or services, or supply is in India, place of supply outside India. Okay, that means what export, nothing but supply from India, okay, to outside India. Supply from India to outside India, and supply to, okay, supply to SEZ, okay, or such other scenarios. Okay, so these things and all which has been covered under where IGST Act. Okay, so under interstate supply, under what interstate supply. This is talking about what interstate supply. Okay, so we just going to understand under interstate supply. Okay, so if interstate supply applies, in the sense you have to levy the tax IGST. You have to levy the tax called as IGST. Okay, you have to levy the tax called as IGST. Right now, okay, this is all about section 7. Next, we just going to see section 8. Section 8, if it talks about intra-state supply, intra-state supply. So, if it talks about intra-state supply, okay, one second. If it talks about intra-state supply, is nothing but okay. So, supply within the state, supply within the state. Okay, that means it exclude supply to SEZ. Okay, because it is already covered in interstate. Okay, supply to SEZ. Okay, either to the developer or to the unit. Okay, if they supply to such person, it is not subject to what intrastate supply. It is subject to what interstate supply. Okay, and it is also exclude what import of services. Okay, import from customs, that also been excluded. And okay, and okay, so here tourist, okay, being a non-resident, being purchased at custom area, being purchased at custom area. Okay, so these items and all, it has been excluded. These items and all, it has been excluded. Okay, right. So this is all about section 8. Okay, section 8 very simple. Intrastate sale. Okay, intrastate sale now within the state. So tax will be levied CGST or SGST. If it is if it is in union territory, CGST and UTGST. Clear. So this tax will be levied accordingly. Right. Next, if it talks about section 9, okay, so why we need to understand place of supply in Pathina, okay, before going to this section 9, okay, place of supply into the, okay, already we had discussed that it has been determined to determine whether it is tax, okay, IGST or tax CGST or SGST, because this is far important, okay, more important when you're adjusting that input tax credit, also when you're adjusting that that is when you're paying such tax also, because you should not take the wrong tax. Okay, if you take the wrong tax, in the sense, okay, it will result in, okay, it will result either in, okay, penalty or something else, because you will be wrongly availing the ITC also, you will be wrongly availing the, you will wrongly payment the tax also. Either such tax maybe lesser than the actual value also. In such cases, interest will be levied. Okay, and the department will send the notice and they will get the clarification. So each and every concept you should have a depth clarity, you have a depth concept. Okay, and that should be in that should be properly analyzed, because that should be properly analyzed. Okay, so for that, the place of supply is far important. Okay, right. So the based on the place of supply only, okay, everything will be determined accordingly. Okay, time of supply, which is determined when you need to pay the tax, but place of supply will determine the, okay, that is the nature of the tax. Okay, the nature of tax going to be levied accordingly. Okay, right. So next, section 9, which is talking about what territorial water. For example, okay, I assumed this is India. Okay, that is bottom of the India. Okay, you might be having the some territorial water. This might be some baseline. Okay, baseline plus some scenarios. Okay, so here assume that it is a Mangalore, or assume that it is a Chennai. Okay, so might be Andhra is near. Okay, might be some other scenarios also might be near. Okay, so here if you check that, okay, Mangalore, near Mangalore, Maharashtra. Okay, some transaction which has been happened in the territorial water. Okay, you have to take the nearest, okay, nearest to the baseline. Okay, nearest to the baseline. Okay, to determine the state, to determine the state, to which state you have been saying. For example, from Mangalore belongs to Karnataka. Okay, Mangalore Landu, okay, it is assumed that some 3 nautical mile. From Mumbai, it is what assumed. Okay, some 8 nautical miles, you have to consider you have been supplying to the Mangalore state and not to the Mumbai state, not to the Mumbai state. Okay, so it is based on the nearest location. If you make any supply made to the territorial water, because for example, some construction which has been happening in the territorial water, in the sense such territorial water, okay, which are subject to what? Okay, it is also subject to what supply, because territorial water also subject to what? Okay, it is like taxable territory. It is taxable territory, and it is such places. Okay, when you're supplying any services or any goods or whatever the case may be, okay, it is liable under GST. It is liable under GST. Okay, so it is subject to the nearest state. Okay, nearest state or nearest union territory, whatever the case may be, to nearest to the such baseline. Okay, so this is talking about what? Section 9. Okay, section 9. Now, here we just going to see section 10. Okay, and okay, that is we just going to see in case of goods and in case of services. In case of goods and in case of services. In case of goods, we just going to see section 10 and section 11. Okay, in case of services, we just going to see section 12 and section 13. Okay, section 12 and section 13. Okay, so this is okay. In case of good, we just going to determine the place of supply based on section 10 and place of based on section 11. Okay, in case of services, okay, we just going to determine it is based on what? Section 12 and section 13. Okay, section 12 and section 13. Clear? So now here and after we're just going to travel accordingly. Okay, so when it talks about section 12, okay, when it talks about section 12, here, okay, one second. Right. So when it talks about, first we're just going to see goods. Next we're just going to see services. Okay, first we're just going to see what? Goods. Next we're just going to see what? Services. Okay. In case of goods, okay, place of supply. Okay, place of supply shall be determined based on two scenarios. Okay, place shall be determined based on, there is two important scenarios you have to consider. One is, okay, the location of the supplier. Okay, already you know the location of the supplier, because I am Yomurthy just supplying services. Okay, I am giving goods to you, in the sense I know the where the location of the supplier. Okay, so here location of supplier, maybe there is a registered person. Okay, he is in India. Okay, now we need to understand the place of supply to determine whether it is subject to IGST or it is subject to what? CGST, or whether it is subject to inter or whether it is subject to intra. Okay, we have to determine accordingly. Okay, so we have to, for determining such scenarios, we have to go through accordingly, right? So in such cases, okay, so here there are two scenarios. One is location of supply, number two was place of supply. We need to determine what location of supply, number two what? Place of supply. We'll come back to services later. Okay, first we'll understand what in case of goods. Okay, in case of goods. So when it talks about goods, okay, when it talks about goods, so goods, if you seen here, okay, so there are some certain section. Okay, there is movement of goods. Okay, when there is a movement of goods, when there is no movement of goods, when there is a no movement of goods. Number three, okay, goods are, okay, as one second, goods are delivered. Okay, delivered. Okay, on the direction of the third person. Direction of the third person. Okay, number four. Okay, suppose goods are assembled. Goods are assembled and installed. Okay, next one, Vadina. Goods are assembled and installed. Number five, if you see in that, okay, suppose goods are supplied on board. Goods are supplied on board. Okay, we'll see one by one, Okay, next one, Vadina, in any other cases. Okay, this is nothing but section 10, 1, A, B, sorry, this is B, this is C, D and E. Okay, this is 10, 2. Okay, section 10.2. We're just going to see one by one. We're just going to see one by one. Okay. So when you see here, okay, number one, when there is a movement of goods, when there is a movement of goods. Okay. In case of movement of goods, okay. So Mr. A, it's in Chennai. He delivered the goods. There is a movement. We're talking about the movement earlier. We are just discussing, right? Time of supply, got a movement. At the time of removal. Okay. In case of time of there is time of supply. In case of okay, where there is no movement, it is subject to what delivery. Okay. So when A is in Chennai and he delivers the goods to B, who is in Mumbai, where the goods actually terminates, it terminates at B. This is called as what? Place of supply. This is called as what? Location of supplier. Okay, this is called as what? Place of supply. This is supplier. This is supply. So we are going to determine only this scenario. Only this scenario, because assume that he is in Chennai. Suppose this person again is sending to Madurai instead of Mumbai. He is just sending to Madurai. Okay, which is in Tamil Nadu. Then it is subject to intra. It is subject to inter. Okay. So here, if you see here, in case of Madurai, it is intra. In case of Mumbai, it is subject to inter. Okay. So it is subject to the place of goods where it has been delivered. This is number one. Clear? Number one, clear. Okay. Right. Number two. Number two, what is talking about what? So here, when there is a okay, first we'll see this scenarios, then we'll come back to this. Okay. So A, okay, A is in Chennai and B is in Chennai, and B asks A to deliver at C. Okay, this is Chennai. Okay, this is also Chennai. C at Hyderabad. Okay, C at where? Hyderabad. So A used to bill to B, B used to bill to C. Okay, that means what? It is in the direction of the third person. It is in the direction of the third person. Okay, clearer governing. So A is in Chennai, B is in so B is also in Chennai, and he delivering to C in Hyderabad. Okay, and by the instruction of B, A is sending goods to C. Sending goods to C. This is bill. Okay, this is goods. Okay, so here is just going to bill. Okay, so A to B. Okay, here in the angle of A, if you think in the sense by the third person, if you direction to selling to some person, then okay, this is called as what? Location of supplier. Then place of supply is nothing but the location of okay, the place of supply is nothing but okay, one second. Okay, the location of the principal place of third person, principal place of third person, one third person, right? Principal place of third person, right? So here that means what? B. So he might be sending the goods to Hyderabad, but where is B? B is in Chennai. So A to B is a intra-state sale. Intra-state sale. But B to C, okay, it is called as what? It is actual delivery. Where it is actual delivery? C. Okay, so it is called as what? Interstate sale, because C is in Chennai and B is in Chennai, C is in Hyderabad. So both are in different state, hence it is called as what? Interstate sale. So it is subject to what? IGST. It is subject to what? IGST. This is number two. Okay. Suppose A is in Chennai. Okay. B is in Hyderabad. B is in where? Hyderabad. When B instruct A to deliver to C, who is also in Madurai. Who is in Madurai. Okay, this is supplying goods. This is billing. E is going to be B is going to bill to C. So now this is not relevant. Here the relevancy is this. Okay, so location of supplier is A. Okay, then place of business principle of this place of supply is nothing but okay, the location of the registered person. Okay, location of the registered person, or the principal place of business of the registered person. Okay, so B or registered place in Hyderabad. So here between A to B, is interstate sale. Okay, and B to C also interstate sale. Okay, B to C also it is called as what? Interstate sale. So IGST will be levied. IGST will be levied. Clear? So, but goods has been physically delivered where? In Madurai. Okay, but it has been ordered by whom? B, who is in Hyderabad and delivering to C. Okay, so which has been instructed by the third person, where the third person place of supply shall be considered for this particular purpose. Okay, clear? This is number two. Okay, number two. Number three, we just going to see number three. Third one, where there is no movement of good, where there is a no movement of goods. You're going to department store. Okay, you're purchasing from the department store. Straight away, you're getting the delivery. You're getting the delivery. Okay. In case of to avoid this situation, this is I can order. They can give it as a parcel also. Okay. So here I'm going to get a goods in that particular place itself. There is no movement of goods. Okay. There is no movement of goods. A. Okay, selling the goods in this. Okay, in this shop at the particular point to B. Okay, so both are happen in the same place. Both are happen in the same place. Okay, so here A is the location of supplier. A is the location of supplier. Okay, B. Okay, irrespective of the location of buyer and seller. Okay, so it is nothing but location of goods delivered. Goods delivered, where the goods has been actually delivered, that is the location. Okay, so here A to B, so A is also in Chennai, B is also in Chennai, that is goods has been delivered also in Chennai. It is not based on recipient, it is based on the goods which has been delivered. So A is in Chennai, okay, B is also in Chennai, that is B is in Hyderabad assumed. He coming to department store, he purchase on goods. Okay, purchase one goods, the place of delivery here itself. Okay, in such scenarios, okay, it is where the goods has been delivered. Such place is called as what? Place of supply. Place of supply. So he will raise what? Intra. Okay, where the goods actually delivered is, it is in such state, hence it is called as what? Intra. Clear? So this is number 3. Number 4, we're talking about what? Assembled and installed. I purchased a AC. I purchase a AC. Okay, where the goods has been delivered in the shop. Okay, either it is some scenario, additional scenarios also. Number 2, okay, they're going to install and assemble. They're going to install and assemble. In such cases, okay, I'm going to do repairs and maintenance for such person. Okay, so I am registered on Chennai. I'm registered at Chennai. Okay, A is registered at Chennai, where B is also in Chennai. B is also where? In Chennai. But assemble taken place in, okay, assemble taken place in Andhra Pradesh. Assemble taken place where? In Andhra Pradesh. So when the assemble has been taken place in Andhra Pradesh, where it has been assembling in that particular place, like lift, but example like lift or else AC installation or some other installation. Okay, even though this person is in Chennai, okay, he should raise a bill. Okay, he should raise what? Where it has been assembled. So location of supplier is this one. Okay, where it is assembled actually in Andhra Pradesh. So place of supply where? In Andhra Pradesh. Okay, where the goods are installed or assembled. That is called as what? Place of supply. Where the goods are installed or assembled. That is called as what? Place of supply. So he has to rate what? IGST bill. That is nothing but interstate sale. It is subject to what? IGST bill. Okay, it is subject to what? IGST bill. Clear? So this is number 4. Okay, number 4. Irrespective of the, okay, that is irrespective of the place of the recipient, it is subject to what? The play, the where the goods has been assembled. Where the goods has been assembled. Clear? Right. Next, you might be going by okay, there is in flight. Okay, you might be traveling in flight or whatever the case may be. So A to B. Okay, you might be at least heard about. So if you see here, A is traveling to B. That is A is traveling. Okay, from Chennai to Mumbai. Chennai to Mumbai. Okay, so he already booked a ticket, etc., etc. Everything has been done. Okay, what happened? He is coming in Jet Airway. He is coming in Jet Airway. Now Jet Airway supplying food to his passengers, supplying food to his passengers. Okay, so the person traveling from Chennai to Mumbai, person traveling from Chennai to Mumbai. Okay, here, okay, the A, okay, already the player that is, you know that that is a, you know the location of the supplier. Okay, location of the supplier, where the place of supply. Sorry, Jet Airways. Okay, Jet Airways is the location of the supplier. Jet Airways is the location of the supplier. Okay, so now you need to understand where is the place of supply. Now you need to understand that where is the place of supply. Suppose Jet Airways also registered in Chennai. Jet Airways also registered in Chennai. Now this person supplying food in the food to the passengers. Where the flight is going from Chennai to Mumbai. Chennai to Mumbai. In case where the flight, okay, which has been taken board in Chennai. So Chennai to Chennai, okay, it will raise CGST and SGST. It will raise for CGST and SGST because it is an intrastate sale. Suppose if passengers are coming from Mumbai to Chennai, if passengers are coming from Mumbai to Chennai, again the same scenario has been happened. Okay, Jet Airways has been already registered under Chennai. Okay, now it has been coming from Mumbai to Chennai now, where the passenger actually board. It is board on Mumbai. So place of supply is nothing but Mumbai. So the location of supply is Chennai and place of supply is in Mumbai. So he'll has to raise what? IGST bill. He has to raise what? IGST. That is nothing but interstate sale. That is nothing but interstate sale. Clear? So this is all about point number 4. This is all about what? Point number 4. Right? So if the things is not determined in the above 5 method, okay, if things is not determined above 5 method, okay, subject to the recommendation of, okay, GST council, okay, the place of supply can be determined accordingly. So place of supply can be determined accordingly. Clear? So it is subject to what? Recommendation of the GST council. Okay. So your place of supply can be determined accordingly. Right? Okay. Right. So this is all about section 10. This is all about section 10. Okay. So section 10, which is talking about this 5 series. Okay. This is 10.2. Okay. Place is not determined accordingly in this sense as per the recommendation of the GST council. It has been determined accordingly. Okay. Now we just going to see section 11. Okay, which is going to see what? Section 11, which is also talking about what? Goods, which is talking about also talking about what? Goods. Okay, and section 10, I just forgot to inform you one thing. Okay, so section 10, which is it is talking about what? It is talking about what? Goods. Okay, it is talking about what? Goods, place of supply in case of supply of goods, except what? Export and import. Except what? Export and import. So export and import, which is going to see in section what? Which is going to see in section 11. Which is going to see in section 11. Okay. So here, in such cases, okay, okay, if section 11, which is talking about what? Okay, if there is a goods, okay, supply of goods in course of interstate supply. Okay, so if you see in here, one second. So section 11, which is talking about what? Place of supply. Okay, in case of importer, okay, that means what? Place of supply where he imports the goods, okay. In such cases, when he imports the goods, okay, so the place of supply, it is determined based on the location of the importer. It is based on determining the location of the importer. Okay. In case of if we export the goods, okay, if he exports the goods, okay, that is export outside India. Okay, if we export outside India, then place of supply is nothing but the place location outside India. Location outside India. Place of supply is nothing but outside India. Meaning enna, okay, va. Suppose any person who is outside India and is supplying goods to in India, okay, when he imports such goods, okay, he has to pay what? He has to pay what? IGST. It is nothing but it is also called as what? Interstate sale. Okay, it is subject to what? IGST. Okay, it won't be called as either it is called as what? Interstate sale. Okay, it is subject to what? IGST. Suppose if I exporting, okay, India to outside India na, okay, that is nothing but export sale. Okay, so that is subject to, okay, subject to what? Your other scenarios. Okay, so subject to what? Other scenarios. Okay, it will be, okay, so one second. See here, if it is import in the sense, it is interstate sale. Okay, it is subject to what? IGST. Okay, if it is export in the sense, it is considered as zero rate of supply. Okay, then GST will not be levied. Okay, subject to the condition. GST will not be levied, subject to the condition. Okay, either you will pay GST and get the refund, or you need not to pay GST at all. Okay, you need not to pay GST at all, right? So fine. Next, okay, if you see in here, okay, so this is all about section 11. Okay, this is all about section 11. Okay, almost this things is over in case of goods. Now we're just going to see in case of services. In case of services, we're just going to see section 12 and section 13. Before going to section 12 and section 13, we summarize that section 11 and sorry, section 10 and 11. Section 11, 10 is nothing but when there is a movement of goods. When there is a movement of goods, okay. In such cases, when there is a movement, okay. So already you know the location of the supplier. Okay, that is nothing, no issue. Place of supply. Okay, we just going to determine only what place of supply. Okay, in the topic we are going to determine what place of supply. Place of supply shall be determined based on the goods delivered. Place of supply based on the goods delivered. So when the goods, okay, instructed by the third person, when the goods has been instructed by the third person, now you know the location of supplier. Okay, place of supply is nothing but okay, there is the place where the registered person, that is the third person, okay, the third person has the principal place of business, where the third person has the principal place of business. Okay, where the third person has the principal place of business. Number 3. Okay, when there is a no movement of goods, when there is a no movement of goods, okay, in such cases, okay, so here you know the location of supplier. Okay, place of supply is nothing but the goods where it has been delivered, where the goods has been delivered. Number 4, okay, in case, okay, number 4 on the padina, in case, okay, um, it has been delivered at board. Okay, it has been delivered at board. Once again, sorry, assembled or installed. Sorry, assembled or installed. In such cases, you know the location of the supplier. Then place of supply is nothing but where the goods has been assembled or installed. That is called as what? Place of supply. That is called as what? Place of supply. In case of goods has been delivered in board. Okay, board in the sense I'm going in flight and the goods has been delivered in such board. Okay, then location of supply you know very well. Then place of supply is nothing but where the goods are, where the vehicle has been boarded. Okay, for example, Chennai to Mumbai in the sense Chennai. Okay, from Mumbai to Chennai in the sense Mumbai. Okay, if it is Chennai to there is if it is taken place in Chennai in the sense, assume okay, I am registered at Chennai. Na, the location of the supply is in Chennai. Na, I am delivered the goods in Chennai in the sense the board has been taken place in Chennai in the sense. I have to raise okay CGST bill. There is CGST and SGST. There is nothing but intra. If the person who is just taking board on in Mumbai to Chennai, they are coming in the sense. Okay, in such cases, okay, it is subject to what? It is subject to what? Intra. Okay, so it is subject to what? Inter. By in such cases, okay, in such cases, if you see in here, okay, he has to rate IGST bill. He has to raise what? IGST bill. Okay, clear. So this is all about the topic which is relates to the what section 10. Okay, if this 5 method is cannot be determined in the sense it has to be determined as per the GST Council. Okay, recommendation given by the GST Council. Okay, clear. Next, and then section 11. Section 11 is just talking about what import and export. If it talks about import, you're buying the goods, you're buying from outside India. That means what? It is subject to what? Interstate sale, and you have to pay levy tax under IGST. Okay. In case of export of goods, it is your goods has been moving outside India. Okay, so it has been moving from India. Okay, so um, moving outside India in such goods. Okay, it is from Chennai to outside India. Okay, the location of supplier is in Chennai and the place of supply is outside India. Hence, it is subject to what? Export of export of goods. Okay, and it is like export sales where zero rate supply and no tax will be levied. Okay, so, subject to the other provision you have to consider accordingly. Okay, and you can avail refund also on export of sales. Okay, so this is all about section 10 and 11. Okay, 10 and 11. Now we're just going to see section 12 and 13. Okay, so once you completed section 12 and 13, the place of supply will comes to end. Okay, so when it talks about section 12, okay, there are some other sections also. Okay, for your exam portion, okay, section 12 and 13, it is there. Up to 12 and 13 only you have to understand. Beyond that, you are not going to understand. Okay, right. So now, section 12, which is talking about what? Okay, both the supplier and the recipient in India, both the supplier and the recipient in India, because supply is nothing but, see, this is supplier. Okay, this is a recipient. Okay, here we're just talking about supply. We are talking about what? Supply. Supply is nothing but services. Okay, so section 10 and 11 which is talking about what? Goods. Okay, Section 11, 10, 11 is talking about what goods. Section 11 and 12 and 13 which is talking about what services. Okay. So here supply what services, I understand. Okay. Number two, we are going to understand under section 12. Okay. Both supplier and the recipient both are in India. Okay. Section 13, where there is supply again, it is nothing but supply on the services. Okay. But in supplier or the recipient, okay, or any one person located outside India. Any one person located outside India. So in such cases, we have to going to determine the place of supply. We have to going to determine the place of supply. Clear? So what are the cases in the sense? We're just going to understand one by one, one by one, one by one. Okay, clear? So we're just going to understand one by one. So let me go ahead with section 12, which is going to see section 12. So in such cases, once again. Very sure.